Alrighty, boys and girls. Probably wondering why I'm grabbing cardboard out of the dumpster. Don't worry, it has a purpose. We're gonna be rattle canning my truck. Well, I already did some rattle canning work to it. See that? As you can see, it didn't originally have this silver stripe. This bed was all torn up and it was that white color. But I acquired this camper. So I'm going to be showing you how to rattle can a camper and a truck all in the same video. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks. That's why I'm grabbing the cardboard. So I have a paint board. I got various supplies. Microfiber cloths, scissors, paint. I got some tape, some masking stuff, some Vaseline, very important, and some more paint. So let's get it started. Alright, boys and girls, this is what the Vaseline is for. We are paint proofing stuff that we do not want to paint. So you get some Vaseline, and instead of having to tape everything off, you can quickly and easily rub some Vaseline on it, and the paint will not stick. It'll just come right off. And so, I mean, of course I did the grill because I have the radiator, but I just don't have the time to mask off all of the truck. So I'm just kidding. I'm gonna use a paint shield, but still, you want to get all the surfaces you really don't want to be painted. Then you want to go back through and wipe off any excess Vaseline you got on anything. Get this all chromed, chrome piece. Get that all Vaselined up. So when your wife or your mother is like, "What are you doing with the Vaseline?" Just be like, painting? I'm just gonna go paint. It's all good. That's all I'm doing. I'm just gonna go paint. Paint my car. Paint my truck. Sweet, got that. Not any other surfaces. Lights were like the main thing. Everything else, anything that's chromed like this or a window, you can just get some steel wool and steel wool it. So I'm not even gonna really focus on that. But I'm definitely gonna get all this nice and gobbled up by Vaseline, because I definitely want to paint around this, but I do not want to paint F-250, which a lot of guys are like, "Dude, yeah, totally, I paint my F-250. I paint the F-250 part for sure. I make it all one color so that way nobody knows what kind of freaking truck I'm driving, because I am a pussy." So, do not cover up what your truck is. Chrome is chrome. It's classic. They had chrome back in the 1920s. They have chrome all the way till now. So why do you think freaking Ford Titanium F-150 costs $1 bajillion? Because chrome is nice. So keep your chrome. Sweet. Got my antenna. Just got, rub that grease on there. Make sure nothing gets on it. Oh gosh, that was so hard. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, of course, you have to go back. I'm gonna use this cloth and you gotta wipe it down like I said. You see I got some spots around here. I'm just gonna make sure you wipe that off. I'll make sure I'm able to paint, because grease is super unpermeable. Alright, so I also got some of this taped up. I was waiting for the rest of it to dry. I'll tape it up and then get started. I got my little paint board, so let's get her done. So I actually got quite a bit done yesterday. As you can see, I painted all of this. And then, you know, I didn't even mask up the window, I just used some steel wool. And I scraped all of it off, I painted all that, but I painted all this. Wasn't able to paint this, because when I started painting it, the white didn't really do anything. It didn't cover it up. It's chalky, messy, it was horrible. So I'm gonna have to re-Vaseline all this. Got some isopropyl alcohol to help me clean off some of the surfaces again. So I'm gonna do all that and then we'll get right back to painting. Alright, so I painted it, ran out of paint. As you see, I re-Vaselined it. Pretty even coat. Looks pretty good for right now. I just need to wait for it to dry and then I can start removing it. You can see it's still drying. Start buffing out some pieces. I'll be able to repaint that understripe if I need to. But as of right now, it looks 1,000 times better than what it was. This whole truck is looking pretty good. I just gotta wait for it to dry, see what it looks like in the morning, because nighttime is the worst time to paint, but it's good at the same time because nobody's gonna disturb you. I mean, if I did this in the bank parking lot while I was during the day, I think a lot of people would say something. So we'll see what it looks like in the morning. Alright, it is finished. Went back, did some touch-ups, pretty much regular spray painter on a rattle can, just use a paint board when you can. And as you can see, I used that quadruple zero steel wool. Now I'm gonna be able to get all this out. You want to do it before 7 days. So after 7 days, this paint is 100% cured. So you got a 7-day grace period. This really won't matter. That'll always come off. Anything on the glass will come off. Metal will come off. But this paint on this rubber will not come off after 7 days. This will come off. Or should I say, it'd be a lot harder to get off. And so, it doesn't look bad. All in all, there's some spots that need to be touched up, but it's pretty windy, so it's dirty again. I have to wait 7 days and then I can wash it and touch it up. But as for right now, I mean, going from a piece of junk to this, I mean, I'm pretty happy. And that's how you do it. You just get some rattle cans, use some Vaseline, and get it done. Thanks for watching.